go pick up that bad boy. But
Yes.
your new favorite show on sports show on Twitch, you've reached the end zone with your boys, and I'm going to just go ahead and bring a very interesting topic to the table. We're not going to mess around today. We're going straight to the top, no stops, something like that, something that rhymes. Hit the video. And something that I want to bring to the table is a topic that I've been kind of hearing about, and I got some 2 cents about. Okay, so and tell me if this is an interesting topic for you, Jonathan, and we can discuss this. So I recently watched Last Chance U. Right, it's kind of gonna be a little bit of a story, but hang in there with me, and we'll get to the point of it.
The
And I
basketball
love
version.
the Last Chance U hoops. And I love the Last Chance U series. I think they do a phenomenal job of telling stories about kids who've kind of had a tough upbringings, showing kids in situations that, they're really kind of made out to not succeed, not to, be successful. But then, you see these individuals who are trying so hard to help these guys out. They're really trying to see them become something because they have talent, they have something in them that they see in these individuals, but those individuals don't see it in themselves. And people might think football, basketball, sports are just stupid, and you should get your these college athletes, and that's a whole debate. We could talk about that later in a different type of form. But I love Last Chance U because it just, these opportunities, it's just stories that you don't get to be told. And you get to hear these different situations that kids are being in, like being hungry, but like not missing meals, like living out of their cars, and a lot of other people do that. I'm not saying these guys are special, but they are trying to make something of themselves by using the medium of sports. I was going to say football and sports at the same time, of sports, football or basketball or baseball, which I think a Last Chance U baseball. I don't know if they got that for baseball, but that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting if they did that, but maybe not. I don't know. I love these guys kind of getting another chance at making it, and whether because they were highly touted, recruited out of high school, but then just didn't have the grades, or some situations happen, legal troubles, and getting that second chance, right? And so one of my favorite leagues, and it's because I could be biased or whatever, but I love the XFL, and I really hope that the XFL does well. And there's big talks about how the NFL needs a developmental league, and I think I watched an interview about how it shouldn't happen because it's just not good talent, right? Because of course, people don't want to watch it, and because it's good talent, but I feel like the XFL or like a developmental league should kind of be like that Last Chance U, right? Like it should be an opportunity. A lot of people should get second chances. Not everyone deserves a second chance, of course, but I think because there's a lot of talented guys who don't make the NFL, and they gotta really I think they should really hone in onto that demographic and to give you some really good football. And plus, it's like guys who are really passionate to try to make it, and they're hungry. So you should get a quality football product. But another thing I think will be really awesome is to do a Last Chance U documentary, but with the XFL, and have that released like during football season or end of the season or something like that, to where you can kind of follow along these guys and then you see if they got signed to the NFL, which is like their goal. And so you start them at whatever combines and training camps that they do in the XFL. And then you kind of build that to this ultimate, did they sign or did they come back to the XFL? Because I'm pretty sure the XFL wants to be that developmental league. But it just depends. It depends if the XFL thinks they're going to try to be their own league, their own entity where people make it and make their big break here, or they're going to be conscious enough of knowing that, look, the XFL is not going to be the end all be all. Like the goal is to get these guys to the NFL and to make them big money, but they can also make us money here. What do you think, Jonathan?
Well, I think that's the thing about the XFL is it can be both. Like, obviously, it's going to be a stepping stone for some guys because some guys just want to get to the NFL, but some guys only want to get to the NFL to make money. And if you can be a star in the XFL and make more money than a practice squad or non active player on game day type check, then some people are going to take that XFL check. They know they're going to be making more money. And that will obviously be better for the quality of the XFL.
For sure.
But it can also be a good stepping stone for those guys who do want to make it to the NFL because that's their goal, is to make it to the highest level. So I think it could be both.